Hello, my name's Lisa Faust, and my major is business, which recently changed from education. I've worked in education really since I was 14. Our high school had a child development program where you had the opportunity to volunteer in different classroom settings throughout Tazewell County. So it really gave you the chance to kind of feel out the different classroom settings, and my heart was always in special education. So I'm 43 years old now, and I work for Peoria County's Special Ed Co-op, which is SEPCO, and my role there is reporting all of those special ed kiddos to the state of Illinois. I do still get to be in the classroom. I sub as a parapro in SEPCO Academy. If you've ever heard of that program, never a dull moment, but I really do love it. I have two teenagers who I considered bringing in quickly to introduce, but my 17-year-old son would inevitably say something inappropriate, causing me to restart, and my 14-year-old daughter would critique me, which maybe I should do that. She's currently being coached for public speaking for her FFA program at her high school. So just take my word, I have two kids. I enjoy reading, and I have a potentially unhealthy relationship with true crime podcasts. If you have not listened to This Is Actually Happening, highly recommend it. I have a life goal of honestly just figuring out who I am and where I fall in the world, like where my place is, which is a new adventure trying to figure out. I was married for 20 years, pretty recently divorced. I potentially will own my own business someday, maybe, something I've always wanted to do. Something unique about me, children can see my heart. I've always had this light inside of me that children can see. I don't even have to really talk to them. And I think that's pretty special. One of my favorite memories, I worked in a behavior disorder classroom. I was just a teenager, and one of the fifth graders had not mastered his ABCs yet, and I taught that guy how to read. So that was pretty special and not something that I will soon forget. I think somebody would describe me as being empathetic and kind, anxious, and resilient, as well as the harmonizer. I tend to always be, whether it's in my neighborhood, at my workplace, kind of that person to bring everyone together. One of my pet peeves that my children use against me often is cabinet doors and drawers being left open. There's actually a picture floating around somewhere of my kitchen. My son thought it would be really funny, like everything was open. He thought that was hilarious. My goal for this class is to learn to be a better communicator, a better active listener. Reading through the chapters, I was so excited. It's literally everything that I wanted to learn. So just in the first two chapters. So a better communicator as far as socially, for sure, personally, for sure. Professionally, really, all of those things. But mostly, I think communication is key for, knowing your own identity. So I'm really excited for that. And I thank you for listening, and I hope we all have a great semester.